This is the SwitchBot K11 Plus, the world's smallest, tiniest, cutest little robot vacuum. But here's the real question. Does being small come at a cost? Or did SwitchBot just create the perfect mini cleaning machine? Let's find out. So this is a SwitchBot K11 Plus. Basically, the K10 Plus's smaller, stronger little brother. It's compact. Both the robot and the auto-emptying space are tiny, but don't let that fool you. Its smaller size actually makes it smarter around your home. It squeezes into tight spaces, slides under furniture, and it glides around table legs like a pro. When this showed up at my door, I honestly thought they sent me the wrong box. It was that small. But nope, everything was there. Inside the box, you're going to find the robot vacuum itself, 2 V-shaped side brushes, the auto-emptying base station, 2 4-liter antibacterial dust bags, a pack of mopping wipes, a spare dustbin filter, and of course, the user manual. Small box, big surprise. So taking a closer look, this thing is tiny. It's under 10 inches wide and less than 4 inches tall. Up top, you've got the LDS LiDAR smart sensor. This maps out your rooms with precision. Next to it are 2 simple buttons, home and power. Lifting the top of the cover, you'll find an on and off switch and the onboard dustbin with replaceable filter. On the front, a bumper and obstacle sensor. On the sides, you have the PSD sensor that help navigate walls and furniture. Underneath, there's a 360-degree swivel wheel, cliff sensors to keep it from tumbling down the stairs. You have the big brush that is a rubber-shaped brush with the V design, so that way it resists tangles from pet and human hair. You have the spinning new V-shaped brush here also. This is supposed to cut down on tangles as well. This is a new design for them. Inside the base station, starting with the back side of the lid, you have the mopping base. This attaches to the robot vacuum so that you can put the mopping wipe on it. It's not really a mopping vacuum in my eyes, but it will at least run a mopping wipe around your tile or hardwood floors. Further into the base station, you have the brush and a detangler. And then you have the antibacterial dust bag. Now, you'd think having a vacuum this small, you'd be sacrificing suction power, right? Well, you're wrong if you thought that. The K11 Plus packs 6,000 pascals of suction. That's double what the K10 Plus offered. It runs up to 150 minutes on a single charge and covers 225 square meters. When it comes to smart home integration, this little guy plays nice with a bunch of different things. It's got Matter 1.4, Apple Home, Alexa, Google Home, Home Assistant, SmartThings, and Homey. And the auto-emptying base, it's smaller, sleeker, and even has a new wood top finish. This helps blend in better with your home decor. Let's take a quick look at the smartphone app and the features. So looking into the app, when you first click on the vacuum itself, you can go into clean mode, finish mode, or recharge, or you can click more and it'll bring you into more features here. So right now you've got a map of my house. You're actually seeing my main floor. When it goes and maps out the floor, it automatically tries to put each room that it sees into a different section, which it kind of did here. But you can go in there after it's done and fine tune it. So you merge some of the floor plans or rooms, or you can split them out if you wanted to. And then you can also do no-go zones. As you can see here, I got some no-go zones that are marked in the red transparent boxes. And those are just areas that have a lot of cords and all that I really don't need it going. And also a lot of kids' toys. It can see most stuff, but when it's smaller or shorter than the actual vacuum, it has a tendency to suck that stuff up. Most vacuums do. So you can see at the top right, you can see it's 100% battery charge. You can look at, right now it's got 3 different modes. You got full house, you can do it by room, or you can do it by area. You can do the functions. What functions allows you to empty the dustbin. You can also tell it how often to empty the dustbin. Play will automatically go ahead and just start cleaning the room. The vacuum will take you into how many times you want to clean that area. Do it 1 time or 2 times, and it'll just basically cross-hatch it. So if it's 2 times, it'll go one way, and then they go the other way on the second time. Suction power, you get 4 suction power ratings. Now the 6,000 Pascal is in the max rating, so just keep that in mind. But on standard, it is very quiet, which is really nice. Mopping, this allows you to set up the mopping, whether it's cleaning 1 or 2 times. Right now, it can't detect the mopping pad, so you got to put that in there before you can actually make that work. So we're not going to mop, but we can go to the rooms. So this allows you to select which rooms you want to clean. So if you only want to clean, say I only want to clean in my kitchen, I just select my kitchen. If I want to clean my kitchen and maybe the office, I can select both of those. And you can also select which one it cleans first. Area allows you to draw a box and move it to an area. So if there's a spot, maybe your kids spilled something or whatever it is, you can draw a box where you want it to clean real quick. Or maybe you notice something in the kitchen was a lot dirtier, maybe underneath the table, and you want that only done. You don't want the whole house. You can draw a box and have it go and do that. Go into settings. This allows you to schedule cleanings, set to do not disturb mode. You can select different maps. You can do multiple different maps. So that way you can take it up to, if I have 2 stories in my house, well, technically 3 if you count the basement. So I can map out my main floor, my secondary floor, and my basement. So that way I can bring it down to the basement and have it clean, or go upstairs and have it clean. The carpet cleaning allows you to go through the carpet settings. This is the same thing. You can select which areas are carpet mode, or carpet is carpet only. You can turn it to carpet mode. Audio settings, maintenance, it has the hours of, the filters and all that. You can pair this with a remote that SwitchBot has. Advanced settings gives you child lock, which is nice because my daughter I didn't have to deal with on that type of stuff. But my son, he likes to touch everything. He likes to press buttons. Auto resume cleaning, reduce collision mode. Turn this on and your robot will avoid cleaning corners and edges on the map. And then you got manual controls. So you can actually manually control the robot vacuum to go and clean. You got logs, Wi-Fi settings, third-party services, NFC, Matter setup, firmware updates, device information, reboot, or we can find the robot and delete it. So here are my final thoughts. I was pretty amazed at how small this robot vacuum in the base was. This opens up a lot more places that you can put this thing around your house. In my kitchen, and most likely everyone else's kitchen, we have multiple chairs with 4 legs each. You can also add the table in with 4 legs. That's a lot of tiny little areas for this vacuum to go around, and its opportunity to miss is quite huge if the vacuum is much bigger. Being that it's smaller, it can fit into the nooks and crannies and get through the different little table legs and chair legs and those tight little spots much easier. The fact that they shrunk the base station but kept the 4-liter dust bag is nice. We don't need any shrinkflation going on here. While testing the K11 Plus, I was pretty impressed how fast this thing moved around the house. The speed that it moved was pretty quick. It being smaller worried me a little bit because of the restraints of the battery size and maybe doubling the suction power. But after seeing it in action, I'm not worried one bit. Unless you have a 2,000 plus square foot floor plan, and even if you do, you shouldn't be worried at all whatsoever. It'll go through on a single charge, and then if it's too much, and if you have too much room on your floor plan, it will go back, charge, and then once it's done, it will go back to where it left off. If you found this video helpful, please leave me a like and feel free to ask any questions in the comment section below. If you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing for more tech reviews, home automation, home and automotive how-to videos. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.